here goes nothing. It's gonna be my first attempt at a full travel vlog. People have been asking me for years to do them. I've never wanted to do them, but I was like, might as well try one today. Had a late night. So I'm still running my real estate photography business and digital marketing agency for the law firm while I'm abroad. So yesterday had some fires to put out with the marketing stuff. So it was firing off emails, and then we had a shoot for a client for a house. And so that was at 9:30 in the morning there, which ends up being 9:30 p.m. here. So I was up late editing and whatnot. So didn't get much sleep. But first thing on the agenda today is I'm going to take a grab bike to Old Town, get some coffee, and get a late breakfast. So that's the game plan. And then I'm gonna go on a food tour, I think is what I'm gonna do today. I've been watching YouTube videos in the hotel room and got a bunch of places saved. So we're gonna take 20 bucks, go along and see what we can get. So y'all stay tuned. Grab is just like their Uber, and I'm gonna take a bike across town to a coffee shop, get some coffee in me. Gonna cost me $2.20 something. So, but it's on the back of a bike, so it's always an adventure in this city. Oh, that's one thing you gotta learn. Get to Southeast Asia. Ooh, I thought Bangkok was bad. It's got nothing on Hanoi. You gotta get your bike legs down. You either gonna have to learn how to ride one, or you're gonna have to learn how to be comfortable on the back of one, because that's the only way to get around. Like, they've got public transport, but it'll take forever to get anywhere. So, I mean, that cost me $2. I think we went 12 kilometers. So call it 6 miles from the hotel. But there's a dope little coffee shop that I saw online that I'm gonna go look at. But yeah, I was filming clips, and luckily I had kept it running. We almost took out a woman and a kid that was trying to cut across traffic on a bike. Because there's a few lights, but there's no like real stoplights, traffic. Everybody's just become accustomed to paying attention, which is good. Paying attention to what other drivers are doing, and they kind of merge as you let them merge and whatnot. But she cut across, and so my dude starts yelling because we come to a complete stop. So, but yeah, let me walk around here. We got this lake that is at the center of the Old Town. So I'm gonna show y'all around Old Town, but first, gotta get some coffee in me, because I need it. This place is cool. It's got, it's called The Note Coffee, and travelers leave Post-it notes all throughout it. So this is 4 floors of sticky notes from people all over the world. Let's see if there's any space. So I actually lucked out, and people were leaving right as I walked in, because it's 4 floors and there wasn't an empty table. So there's an empty seat, so people are more than welcome to come sit here with me. But yeah, so it's packed, tourist trap, but very busy. I got the egg coffee, which is something I've never had. It's something here in Vietnam where they mix egg into foam and put it in the coffee. So I'm interested to see how that'll be, but you can't beat that view. So this is the egg coffee. And like I said, they mix this thick foam almost like scrambled eggs into the coffee. And they call it the Vietnamese tiramisu. So here goes nothing. Oh, I don't really do coffee, but this is delicious. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'd definitely come back. This was $2.60, so $2.10 roughly. But it's good. It's a different flavor, but it's sweet like I like it. Can't taste the egg, so. I would order egg coffee again. It was good, but I got my note. It says wander so you never wonder, which is my little saying that I came up with years ago when I started Stop and Live. Stop and live. So peel that, and that's the beauty of it. You don't know how long it'll be there, but at least for this minute, don't mind my handwriting. The pen was broken. That's what I'm gonna blame it on. Next stop is food. I gotta get some food in me, and I'm thinking banh mi sandwich, so let's go find one. There's another skill set you gotta master here, and that is crossing a street, because they have crosswalks, but they don't really work. So like this traffic jam right here, you just have to commit, and he's gonna make it work, and you just gotta go, because if you don't, you'll be stuck on that side of the street forever. So it's a commitment thing. Oh, I got told I gotta try some roti. I might have to get that later as a snack. All the honking, all the bikes. I said I was gonna go get banh mi, and then I looked at the places that are on my map that I had saved, and I'm gonna get this thing called bun chai sak or something like that. It's saved on my map. It's supposed to be really good. It's like a meatball soup dish. So we're gonna see what that's about. So that's the place I'm going. And we're back to that skill set of crossing the street. But it's bun chai. They're busy. But what it is it's grilled or like barbecued pork meatballs in a broth with vegetables and stuff like that. Gonna be phenomenal, but I gotta get across this street first. So, like I said, at one point you just gotta commit, and my commitment is right here. So it comes from that place across the street. They're all like one restaurant. So Michelin selected. I don't even know what I'm paying. There was no menu. So we're gonna make it work though. And so we'll mix peppers and whatnot into it. Oh wow. Oh, that's so good. Put some of this in there. Again, I have no clue what it is. Hot though. Maybe get some noodles. Drop that in that broth. Oh yeah. Oh, give me all of that. The broth is almost like a sweet vinegar. So good. Y'all impressed with those chopstick skills, huh? That's all I got. So good. Now we'll pay. I still don't know how much it costs. How much?
120.
120. So what's that? $5?
Yeah.
120.
Thank you.
So 120. Call it 450 for that bowl, that rice, and these. I'm stuffed. Oh. Woo. We call that a food coma. So yeah, 450. I probably wouldn't have ordered the crab rolls, but like I said, it's a Michelin star, so they got that whole corner locked down. So you know it's good when they don't even have a menu. You don't. Maybe it's because I don't speak Vietnamese, but you don't place an order. You just sit at the table, bowl of bun chai shows up with some crab rolls, and you eat. And it was good, but I'm stuffed. But yeah, all of that for, like I said, it's like $4, $4.50, something like that. So not terrible at all. So between that and the coffee, I spent $6 for lunch and a coffee. So can't be mad at that at all on any day. But now the beautiful thing about most of the rest of the world, other than the United States, is you walk a ton. So I'm not exactly sure where I'm going just yet. I might head back towards that lake and just chill out in the shade. But I got to walk there. So build up an appetite. Probably get a little midday snack. Right now it's 11:52. Yeah, so y'all see everything that's happening behind me. So head on a traffic swivel. Lies while I never make it as a travel blogger. And that's because people don't understand how much work it is. But if you ever watch a travel vlog, while people are walking through these downtowns, they've done their research and they're telling you things about this used to be French colonial and blah, blah, blah. I don't really care. I'm just here to enjoy the food, enjoy the atmosphere. I'm not really a history guy. So I'm not researching stuff and figuring out what this is about, why this building is this. I'm just here enjoying it. So I don't have like a lot of fun facts that other vlog videos that I've watched. They'll have a whole list of things. They've researched the dishes. I'm just sitting down places, don't even know what it is, making it work. But we're gonna sit at this lake, walk off, probably do a lap around it, get some steps in, walk off that food. That pork was really good though. That's probably the best. Yeah, I think I like that better than pho, which is crazy because I'm a pho fanatic. But yeah, that broth and that bun chai, pretty fucking good. So I'm gonna find me a nice bench in the shade to hang out for a little bit and then figure out what my next move is. It's a beautiful lake that they got in the middle of the city with a temple of some sort that sits in the middle of it. And like I said, had I read the signage and all of the other stuff, I would know what that is. But I just kept walking. I saw a lot of people and was like, I don't want to be around a lot of people. So I'm like the least touristy tourist person. I have my moments, and then other moments I just want to walk around and see stuff. So I'm gonna find a bench though, because that food got me having a little bit of the itis. Take a little nap right now. Well, I found a tree to sit under, some shade. And then did a little research, because apparently that's what you're supposed to do in these things, is research and tell the people some stuff. But I did find out some cool stuff, that this lake is actually part of folklore history, and they've got that place, which is Turtle Tower, and they have a specific type of turtle that used to live here, Kiem Siop or something like that, but it's a large soft-shell turtle, and there's an old myth, urban legend, or part of the lore of the history of Vietnam, that one of the old kings met two large, epically large soft-shell turtles here and returned a special golden sword to the lake to help him rule for future generations or something like that. I'm messing up their history, but so that's what this lake is dedicated to. And you got Turtle Tower over there where the turtles came up on the bank. He saw both of them and gave the sword back to the lake. And yeah, so there's your one history fact for Hanoi, Vietnam that you're probably gonna get in this vlog. So I haven't actually gotten used to the filming other people in my videos thing. So I don't film everything, but I just had to pop into 7-Eleven, which is a huge thing in Southeast Asia, definitely in Thailand. There are not as many here in Vietnam, but in Thailand, you couldn't walk 100 meters without having a 7-Eleven. But I had to get some water, 1,700 dong, which means 1.5 liters is 80 cents. So yeah, 1.5 liters of water for 80 cents. But it got hot, so I had to get some water. So again, I'm really bad, or not used to putting people on camera that aren't in my video. But I was just walking through this little market, and they're having a photo walk or something. There was a girl on like a motorcycle and like 4 people taking pictures of her. And so I didn't ask. I just stopped, started snapping some photos, and she's looking at them, taking direction from them, and I snap a fucking banger. And I'll show you guys in the comments. But I got their contact info and was like, I'll send it to you, and exchanged Instagram accounts and whatnot with the photographers that were there. But yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna pass this up, because normally street photography, you out, trying to catch candids. Not every time is there somebody on a motorcycle modeling. So yeah, fun times, travel life. So the real problem is trying to find some place to sit, because I want to pull this photo, throw a quick couple edits on it in the phone, and then send it over. But I found me a little stoop, so gonna make that work real quick. Got a little bit more history for you guys. I actually stumbled across this place yesterday, and so stumbled on it again today walking around. But because of the, and you can't see it, but we'll go that way, the French influence colonization, I'm not sure which one it is because I'm not a history buff, and I don't use Google. You guys can look it up. But there's a bunch of French influence, so I assume at some point, probably colonization, it's kind of what they did back in the day. There is the Vietnamese Notre Dame, if you will. This is St. Joseph's Church. Fun fact, I was baptized at the St. Joseph's Church in Killeen way back as a baby. Appreciate that, Mama. But yeah, so they've got a St. Joseph's Church here that looks, and I've been to it in France, it looks damn near identical to what I remember the Notre Dame Cathedral looks like. And so, yeah, pretty cool. Right in the middle of town. You're just walking around and boom, old architecture that doesn't really fit anything else in the area pops up. You see it's a tourist destination with all the people, all the cars. You gotta have that head on a swivel. And people gonna ask, why don't use the sidewalk? And the reason is because they've got shops and bikes and everything parked on the sidewalk. So it's damn near harder to walk on the sidewalk than it is. So I'm just on my camera, making my way through. They probably hate me. St. Joseph's Church. I think it's actually called St. Joseph's Cathedral in Hanoi, Vietnam. There goes some little historical facts for you guys on this vlog today. I didn't want you to go uneducated for a whole however long this is gonna be. So I throw a few fun facts in there while you watch me eat, walk around Vietnam. They have what's called a train street here. And you see all these people in the background sitting up there. Train's about to come by, inches from their face. Don't worry, I'm gonna do it in a little bit. I'm gonna try to do it a couple hours from now because I wanna do it at night. But you see all the people, you buy beer or whatnot, and then you wait for the train to come. So it doesn't seem to move as fast as they make it look in videos, and it's extremely loud. But this is it from this angle. And like I said, I'm gonna buy some food or drink later this evening and get it. That's pretty cool. But I'm on a mission now. I need another coffee. I didn't get much sleep last night and it's starting to hit me. So, going to find a little coffee shop. Give me a little robust with some condensed milk, which is traditional Vietnamese coffee. And then Robusta, I think. And then I will make it work, figure something else out. And that'll be kind of the nightcap as the train ride. So now Train Street operates just like a normal street. And you can walk down the tracks. People take pictures, do all of that. And then every, I don't know, hour or two, the train will come by and they'll move everybody off to the side.
They want to know.
Xin Chao, the milk coffee, is that condensed milk? Condensed sweet? Let me do the salted. Yeah, the coffee, the salted. Yeah, one. So the thing I do love about Southeast Asia as well too, is that they give you these little bags for all the to-go drinks so that you don't have to touch it and either get it hot or get it cold, you know, or get it, like if you got a hot drink, it doesn't burn your hand. And then if you have a cold drink, your hands don't get it hot. But got a salted coffee, found me a little spot, I'm gonna sit. Oh shit, and it's iced. I didn't even ask for it iced. Even better. We call that a happy accident. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, That motherfucking Vietnamese coffee is strong. But it's good though. I don't really taste the salt. Maybe it's in the foam. But I'm a fan of it. I need a little pick-me-up. I gotta go figure out what the next time for the train is. And then I'm probably gonna get the rest of my steps in. And I'm probably gonna go eat near the hotel because I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty much worn out walking around, sightseeing. So apparently a train is coming soon. And my plan to go at 7 o'clock tonight has faded. Because even with that coffee, I have learned that being a tourist professionally to try to vlog is tiring. And I am tired, my feet are worn out. So I think I'm just gonna watch this train right now and then catch a grab bike back across the city. Because, yeah, this vlogging stuff might be for the birds because it ain't for me. And then they got a little thing with the bottle caps of beer that you do with the train for a souvenir. So I gotta buy a beer. I don't really want it, but we're gonna do it just to oh man, I've been looking for a trash can this whole time. Hopefully that was trash, but all right, gotta pick a spot. And they gave me a little fancy straw. Oh, that's so good. I got a pineapple apple. Yeah. Need that. It's refreshing. So I'm gonna end up taking me a little photo on the train tracks here in a minute once all these people leave. So, but here's another thing that I'm dealing with travel life. I just got a message from my hotel in Ho Chi Minh City that their card reader doesn't work, and they can't charge my credit card for the room. So they're asking me to do an international bank transfer, which I don't necessarily know how to do. So I either got to figure that out or I got to change reservations. And they just told me that. Luckily, I don't go there for like 6 days, I think it is. So I got some time. But just like I said, be like water, travel life. You got to adapt. That means the train is coming. Dude with the whistle blowing the shit out of it in people's face. So I've got my 2 caps right there on the rail. So we're gonna see how these turn out. But apparently this train comes right here because he marked the line on the ground and was like, you can't go past that red. So we're gonna see how close it goes. I definitely had it set up on the wrong way. I thought it was coming from the other direction. So that was the train. There go my souvenir. I only got one of the 2. Can't find the Saigon beer one, but that'll work. That's a cool little souvenir. So, and I didn't even have to pay for the beer, just the pineapple juice. So you basically, in order to sit up there, you got to buy something at one of those little stands. And so I got to hang out. And so basically, that's Train Street. Trains come through periodically, hang out 2 feet in front of you. Cool experience. Say you did it. Crossing streets again. So now I think my feet have had it. I'm officially a professional vlogger now. So I'm gonna hop on this grab bike or order me a grab bike back to the hotel area. Probably grab a banh mi over there. I would get one down here, but the spots to get them are too far to walk, and I don't feel like walking anymore right now. Everybody's got masks and helmets and everything on, so you're looking for the bike with. I think you found me. Xin Chow, Josh. Oh, just burnt my leg a little bit, and we're off. Definitely need to pick up a mask because the problem with this is breathing in all this exhaust and stuff from the buses that you're in front of. Yeah, but it'll get us around. Getting to watch the sunset on the back of a bike in Hanoi, Vietnam isn't a bad day for whatever day of the week it is, because I don't know. But this is what I mean about having to have your bike legs. Because my first trip in Bangkok, I was white knuckling both hands on the back. Now I'm out here filming videos, narrating. But look at this sunset. Works out perfectly when you only have enough bills. I like to get rid of my small bills, but this is the money. So that's 25, which is less than $1 because the conversion is 26. So this is 25 for the banh mi, egg, sausage, pork, spicy, carrots, cucumbers. It's a lot that goes on the bread. Oh man, it's so good. But anyways, it's less than $1. See, this is why you got to be careful. Because I thought I had 2 20s or 2 10s in here. But I got 100 in there. So when the money all looks the same, or you're not used to it, you end up making mistakes sometimes. So I gotta give her a 50. So I get still 25, but I get change back. I was hoping to get rid of those little bills because you can never get rid of those, but we'll make it work. But yeah, I almost messed up. Yeah, still got to get used to this vlogging thing because I'm not comfortable like talking, with this camera on while I'm talking to somebody. But got my banh mi, so I'm about to take that back to the hotel. I think I'm about a 5-minute walk. I'm gonna pick up some water on the way, and then yeah, that's gonna be the end of the day. Oh no, actually I lied. I got a meeting tonight at 10. So I should have got that coffee now that I think about it. But yeah, no, I got a meeting at 10 to go over some stuff with the guys. But just a day in the life. About to eat this dinner and enjoy it. So I'm walking back to the hotel, got Google Maps running. And I was just thinking to myself, like I've been to 52 countries now. And probably the first, this is the first international trip I've taken with data. So like the first 50 countries navigated with no maps, no Google Translate, nothing. It's so much easier to be able to order a Lyft or order a Grab or do all of that because we used to just download the Google Maps from the hotel and then make it to a location with Wi-Fi to check maps or something else. So like it's wild to think that how much, and I'm pretty sure it's because I was being cheap and didn't want to just get an international SIM card. Like there's no reason that I didn't other than that I can think of. But like how much easier this trip is right now with just being able to operate like I operate anywhere else. Like it's wild. I would never travel ever again without data. Like it wouldn't happen. So, fun facts. All right, and that's pretty much a wrap. I'm gonna eat my dinner, my banh mi, my 89 cent, 90 cent banh mi. Eat that for dinner, shower, relax for a little bit, and then I got a 4 hour or a meeting in 4 hours that I gotta get ready for at some point. So I'll probably shower, go through some footage, start editing. But yeah, I don't know if I'll do this vlog thing again because I tell people it's a full-time job to go out, film footage, come back, go through it, edit it, put it together. Like, it takes away from just being here. So it was cool. You guys will hopefully enjoy the video, get to see what I did for the day. But I'm not sure I'll do it again. But I might do those small clips and videos through CapCut like I did for the other ones, because those are easier. Yeah, but it's 6 a.m. for y'all, so good morning. It's about to be good night for me. Appreciate y'all coming along with me today in Hanoi, Vietnam.